What's going on, guys? It's J-Ho bringing you a brand new video, and today we're back with more Destiny 2. So in this video we're gonna go over the new exotics coming in Shadowkeep that we know of so far. We've seen several exotics within images, within trailers, within footage, and we're gonna go over them in this video. So if I missed any exotics in this video, let me know in the comment section down below which ones I missed. But anyways, let's get straight into it. So first off, for the weapons, we got the Deathbringer exotic rocket launcher. This is the void rocket launcher that we've seen in some trailers, and it releases some void projectiles, so it's pretty interesting, pretty unique as well. But basically the perk on it is called Dark Deliverance, and we got some more information on it here with some of the images that came out of the PAX event, I believe. It says fires remotely detonated projectiles that drop void orbs on enemies, and it also has another perk called Dark Descent, and it says the further a void orb falls, the more powerful its detonation becomes. So you can control the detonation of the projectiles yourself. All you have to do is release the button or the trigger on your controller or your mouse after you fire it, and then it will detonate your projectiles of the void orbs. So pretty interesting, pretty unique rocket launcher. Some people were comparing it similarly to the Galahorn, a void version of it. So we'll see how powerful it is. It looks pretty cool though in some of the footage that we've seen so far. And then moving on to the next one, we got the new exotic machine gun called the Zeno phage, and this one is going to be an exotic quest for Shadowkeep. We saw it in the Shadowkeep calendar or roadmap, and this one is going to be an exotic quest on October 29th, so we're going to see it later in the month. And this one is a very unique machine gun as well. So we saw a glimpse of some of the stats on it as well, and basically it's a high impact machine gun. It has really good range as well. It kind of resembles a sniper rifle as well, and it only has 13 rounds in the magazine. So a very low magazine, very high impact machine gun, and it also fires high-powered explosive ammunition. And then moving on to the next one, we got the Leviathan's Breath exotic heavy bow. So we saw this one in the very first Vidoc for Shadowkeep, and we know a little bit about it. It has kind of a knockback AoE type effect. We saw a little bit more footage of it within the newest launch trailer, and it looks pretty powerful. It has sort of AoE damage around the enemy that you hit with it. So a very interesting exotic weapon. It is a quest coming with the seasonal content along with Season of the Undying. So we're going to see this quest on October 22nd. And this one's going to be another interesting one to acquire as well. And then the next one we got is the Ariana's Vow exotic hand cannon. And this one is the one that fires special ammo. It has a scope on it as well. So it's kind of a little bit of a hybrid between a hand cannon and a sniper. This one also is a solar hand cannon, and we saw this one in the initial Vidoc as well. And they also mentioned that if you fire it too much, that you can set your own character on a fire. So another really interesting exotic. Not too much more information besides that, but I can't wait to try this one out as well. And then moving on to the next one, we got the Divinity exotic trace rifle. This is an arc exotic trace rifle, and I believe this one is going to be the new raid exotic for the Garden of Salvation raid. It was found alongside some of the new raid weapons and armor at one of the builds. I believe it was at PAX. So I think this one is going to be the new raid exotic, and it also was shown in the initial Vidoc in some of the other footage from trailers. But anyways, this one has a couple unique perks. So this one has the perk called Judgment. So the Judgment perk says sustained damage with this weapon envelops a target in a field that weakens and disrupts them. And then the Penance perk, which is the other unique one, says that targets under the effects of Judgment long enough are struck with a burst of damage. So this one looks like it's going to be really strong as well. And we saw some footage of it. It basically creates kind of a crit spot. It weakens the enemies. And then the other perk makes it where they deal a burst of damage after it's been hit long enough. And it doesn't seem very difficult to put a lot of sustained damage with this weapon on a target. So we'll see how good it is when it comes out. And this might be one of the more rare exotics because, again, it's a raid exotic. And some of those exotics can be difficult to acquire, especially if it's all RNG. So we'll see how good this one ends up being. And then for the last weapon, we got the Monte Carlo exotic auto rifle. So this one we saw way back in Destiny 1. and it's finally making its return in Destiny 2 within Shadowkeep, so we're gonna see it once again. So those are all the exotic weapons, but moving on to the new exotic armor, we have a few as well, and starting off with the Hunter helmet, we got the Assassin's Cowl. So this one is a new exotic helmet for the Hunter, and it has a unique perk called Vanishing Execution that says defeating a guardian with a melee attack or a combatant with a finisher grants invisibility and restores a portion of health and shields. So definitely beneficial if you need to escape or get away and protect yourself from dying. And also unique against guardians and against PvE combatants as well. Moving on to the next one though, we got the Storm Dancer's Brace, and this one is a new chest piece for the Warlock. And the new perk on it is called Ascending Amplitude, which says each enemy you defeat with Storm Trance increases the damage you deal with Storm Trance. So this one is specific to that subclass, but looks like it can be very helpful, especially for crowd control in PvE. It looks like you can chain a lot of kills utilizing this perk. And then the final exotic is the Phoenix Cradle leg armor for the Titan. So this one special perk is Beacons of Empowerment, and it says Sun Warrior lasts twice as long. Allies who pass through your sunspots are granted Sun Warrior as well. So pretty good exotic for the Sunbreaker, and can be especially more helpful for your allies or your teammates as well, especially in cooperative PvE activities. So another pretty useful exotic. But anyways, that's all the exotics we know of so far going into Shadowkeep. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!